What's happening? I'm right outside the gym. I'm about to do a leg workout. The first one on the channel, actually. What is good, people? Today, I'm gonna be doing a leg workout. I'm actually right outside the gym, about to walk in. I thought I'd just film this one, show you my brutal leg workout, which is, I guess for me, it's full of squats and stiff-legged deadlifts. Anyway, without further ado, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, if you like it, and give me some suggestions on your leg workouts if you end up doing them. Let's go. So, what's up? Before we start this session, I'm going to introduce that I'm going to be doing a story time while you watch my workout. This is going to be quite a long story, so make sure you pay attention, you tune in, and enjoy the video as I train legs. Anyway, welcome back to the legendary lifestyle. This story time on the legendary lifestyle, we are going to be talking about the time I caught the bus interstate. It's about a 30-hour, it was like a day and a half, maybe 2-day travel. I traveled by bus, and I actually was on the bus with a couple of criminals. It's quite insane, to be honest with you. But anyway, we'll start from the last day of school. So it was actually the final day, or the day before the final day of school, and I'd found out that I was going to be catching the bus to North Dakota. To be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, I was not excited about it the day before that. But then I tried to get more optimistic about it and actually more open-minded. Like, you know what? This is going to be a good experience. I definitely won't mind the experience. I've never done it before. Or open my mind up to more people. What the world is like, the different levels of life, etc., etc. So, essentially, in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? I'm actually more excited about this. This might not be that bad. If I get to chill on the bus, then I can just sleep, I guess. I won't have to move around. But I'll tell you what, it wasn't as glamorous as I thought. And the number one reason why is because of how I actually managed to be so, sorry, how can I explain? I just been called, so I had to restart that little point. So yeah, as I was saying, essentially, I had just figured out that I was going to catch the bus. So on the way there, it was last day of school. I was getting more optimistic about it. The reason why it was not the most glamorous experience, honestly speaking with you, was because of the amount of delays. Oh my goodness. When the bus gets delayed, it doesn't get delayed 1 hour. It doesn't get delayed 2 hours. It gets delayed at least 5 to 6 hours. So if that one bus trip gets delayed 5 to 6, you have to stay the night, or you have to wait so long. I originally was meant to leave in the afternoon at about 2-3 p.m. Ended up leaving at 1 a.m. the next day, and that is because of one delay by bus, just one. So if I wasn't mistaken, I was meant to go to Missouri, from Atlanta to Missouri, and I had to wait about 4 hours, and that was not the most glamorous experience, if I had to be completely honest with you. I was so uncomfortable. I wanted to sleep. My phone was dying. And not only that, actually at the ATL bus stops, it's very smelly. There's a lot of poor people there. They're all sleeping in the bus stop. You know, it's very unsanitary. It's just not the best of conditions. We don't want to be in that condition. Essentially, it's not enjoyable, I'll tell you that. It's just definitely not something that you want to experience for a long time, or sleep there essentially. So I was very uncomfortable. I was in the seats and the chairs. I had to try and keep positive. I had to play music. You know, I actually could only use the Wi-Fi that was offered at the bus stop. And there was not much else I could actually utilize. So that was another issue that I had found, that I had to deal with, which is actually very, very difficult for me. And in that sense, the way that I dealt with that situation was actually playing, a lot of calm motivational, music or motivational speakers in my ears while I was there, because it was a very, very long time. It wasn't something that I could just fast forward or say, let me just be positive and get over it. No, I had to distract myself. I had to keep myself busy in some way. And the way that I found I was able to do that was essentially by actually, putting my mind in a different place. And the way that I put my mind in a completely different place was by playing Eric Thomas in my earbuds, not only Eric Thomas, but playing a bunch of motivational speakers, Ray Lewis. I was even playing Bill Gates and Steve Jobs in my earphones, just listening to their philosophy, Grant Carter and Dan Lok. I was just listening to what they were saying, just repeating what they're saying in my head again and again and again and again. And it really, it kept me optimistic, positive, and of course I got a sense of urgency to leave, but it also made me feel like, okay, I was very distracted. I was very, very distracted. And essentially I actually felt good about it. And yeah, the point of the story coming with the criminals, knowingly that I had to be there until 1 a.m., there were people that were going in and out, people that were coming in and out, just continuously coming in and out. And towards the end of the night, less people were coming in and out. Actually, less people were coming in, and less people coming out. More people were coming in than they were leaving. So, two guys that come in are very loud. One had dreadlocks, another one was coming in and out. Just one particular person. The other person came in, but was just speaking really loud. So while they were there, the guy that was speaking really loud was on the phone, and he was just discussing some stuff with whoever was on the phone. I wasn't able to recognize them, but they were just discussing, talking. He was just yelling really loudly, and obviously everybody could hear his conversation. Of course, though, we were trying not to. It's not like it was something that we wanted to hear. It was very distracting. People were trying to sleep. It's about 12 o'clock midnight. And he starts yelling to that other person on the phone, like, "You're lucky I wasn't there. I would have killed you. I want to kill you." And it was very disturbing for people to hear. It was just yelling, like, "Oh, I would kill you. This is all your fault. I would kill you." Saying some very bad stuff, calling, cursing at this particular person. From my imagination, it would be a female cursing at this female and just saying, "It's all because of you that I'm in this case," And another person, that second person that was coming in and out, was yelling, trying to sell food on the bus stops. Just trying to sell food that they got from the shop, just trying to sell food. And he was then talking to the guy that was on the phone, and they were complaining to each other. But what I heard was, I'm on probation. I can't be here. I'm on probation. I need to leave tonight. These people know that I'm here. I'm screwed. Things like that. It was a very, 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 very risky situation. And they were both laughing really loud. And essentially, I was like laughing in my own head. I was laughing. I found that very funny. But their particular bus, I think, was going to Texas, and it got delayed again until the next day, 6 o'clock in the morning. And they said no, so they left. They left the bus stop. They got up and gone. And I found that very funny because out of all the different types of people that I had not only met but experienced the bus ride with, not really talking but just being around them, they were top of the list. I didn't actually speak to them, but they were just so public about their everything that they were doing, saying I could really hear it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that story time. I'm just gonna let this workout play out. In case I have any more times, I'll let you know. But yeah, essentially that's the point of the video. Here while I'm training legs, I got into my third or fourth set, and it was tough. I won't lie to you, it was very tough. But you know, it's definitely it's definitely worth it. So yeah, enjoy the workout. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, I was eating whatever the hell I wanted. I was eating whatever the hell I wanted. You know, I didn't give a damn about what I was eating. I just ate anything. To be honest with you, I didn't really think about it. I just ate anything I wanted, absolutely anything. And you know, that took a toll. Definitely took a toll on me. Yeah. So essentially, you know, I continued to eat, and I wanted to work out. So when I started working out, you know, about in the off season, so let's say it's about November-ish, around there, I was working out. I was going to the gym, and I was eating really unhealthy. But I'll tell you what, I was spending a lot less money than ever. I was spending like $40 a week. $40 a week to feed myself. Just $40. And that was a lot. I was gaining weight fast, like real fast. I was gaining weight real fast, eating way less. But still a lot. You know, I was eating like a pizza a day. I was literally eating like a pizza a day. I bought those boxes of pizza. I promise, I cannot lie to you, man. I bought those 5 boxes of pizza that last me from Monday to Friday. 5 boxes, okay? And they had about 64 grams, I think 64 grams of protein or something like that. It was some ridiculous number, okay? 60 something grams of protein per box. I was just like, damn. I was eating a lot. I was gaining a lot of weight. I got to like 81 kilograms, if I'm not mistaken. I got to 81 kilograms, and I was, mind you, I went to that country at 71 kilograms. 71 kilograms, I arrived in America for the first time. I was so scared. It was hot. I didn't know what I was doing. I cannot lie to you. 71 kilograms. By about December of 2018, what am I talking? By December of 2017, I had gained 10 kilograms in about August. Like, okay, really actually gained? So about September, October, November. In about 3 to 4 months, I had gained 10 kilograms. 10 kilograms in about 3 to 4 months. 10 kilograms. And I'll tell you what, I was definitely eating more than I was working out. I was not that consistent with working out. I was more consistent with eating. And I'm not lying, I was eating eggs in the morning with bread. Alright? And that bread, those sandwiches made me full as hell, but I ate them. Eggs and bread in the morning every single day. And then pizza in the afternoon, and maybe some beans for dinner. Or maybe I would just eat pizza again. Like, it was that much. I was eating that much. But listen here, when I tell you, when I was eating that much food that was unhealthy every single day, I felt tired. I felt so sleepy. All I wanted to do was sleep on this bed right here. All I wanted to do was just pass out every single time. I just wanted to pass out. I literally just wanted to sleep. Like, all I wanted to do was go to bed. Like, I cannot lie to you right there. I just wanted to sleep. That's all I wanted to do. And it got to a point where I was sleeping through class. I was waking up. I was getting like 8 hours of sleep. Go to class, come back home, and take another nap. In class, I couldn't focus. I just couldn't. I was listening, but I was just like, can't wait to go home and take a nap. So I go home and take a nap. It was such a poor mindset. I felt so tired and poor. I felt poor. I didn't know it at the time, but I really felt poor. All I wanted to do was sleep. It's like, oh, it feels good to just pass out and sleep. All I wanted to do was two things. Talk on the phone, talk to a girl, Snapchat a girl, you know, and sleep. I didn't want to do nothing else. Talk to a girl and sleep. Actually, mind you, I wanted to eat. That's the third thing. And the fourth thing I wanted to do was I wanted to watch YouTube. That was it. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do homework. I didn't even want to work out. I wanted to grow muscle, but I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to do anything but that. YouTube, sleep, eat unhealthy, and talk to girls. Talk to girls on Snapchat. That's about it. I had nothing else planned for me. So I started to try and pick up my working out habits. You know, got to 2018. Mind you, okay, it's December, so I went to Australia for Christmas. I was so excited that time. You know, looking back on it, it was a fun time. But it's funny, my mentality at that time. I was so excited to go back at that time. So excited. Like, it's not even funny. I was so excited to go back. Yeah. I went back and, like, mind you, I went back to Australia. I was so excited, I was so happy I finally got there. It was like the best time, right? But then, the moment I had left, I was so depressed. I literally was depressed. I was depressed going back. I never felt that sad or depressed. I never felt that sad or depressed going back. Coming back here. I was like, what the hell? Why? I looked at the photos of me. I was literally like, sad, man. Like, I cannot lie to you. I was sad. I was just like, in the photos, I wasn't even smiling. I literally was just going back. But anyway, that's not the point. The point of this video is to explain my story for my video. So, mind you, I'm not editing nothing, bro. This is raw, uncut. So, let me continue. Fast forward, what ended up happening after that was I went to Australia, and I was with my best friend at the time. Every single day. Almost up, I'm not even gonna say every single day. We ate McDonald's, bro. I cannot lie to you. We ate McDonald's every single damn night. Every night we ate McDonald's, and I was leaving the house eating McDonald's every night. Midnight. Every night from like 8 to 12, 8 to 1. Every single night. McDonald's, bro. McDonald's. We went on a Macca's run every time, bro. I'm telling you. I ate McDonald's every single day. I did not stop eating McDonald's, mate. Like, it was ridiculous. I ate McDonald's every single day. Every single day. And every single day. And if I didn't eat McDonald's, it was Macca's. And if I didn't eat Macca's, it was McDonald's. Oh, maybe occasional Hungry Jack's, but it was Macca's and McDonald's. So, literally, I ate that every day, and it was getting to a point where I was just like, bro, that's all I know. Like, I just want to eat Macca's. But yeah, let me continue. I was just eating McDonald's, you know, hardcore. And I was like, damn. So I come back to Australia, like, so sweet. I'm gonna do the same thing. Like, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna eat more. You know, gain more weight, eat more unhealthy, as usual. So I came back, working out. I was definitely gaining weight, but it was not good weight, and I was feeling really tired. I was an athlete, and I was still feeling really tired, taking naps all the time. You know, Not something you would ideally want. But I kept at it. Kept working out, more working out than before. That's when I met my friend, my really, really good friend, you know. I consider him my brother at this point. This is when I met my brother, you know, from Brazil. And we were workout partners for the team, you know. We were workout partners and, you know, working out. Do you have a partner now? So he just worked out, muscle groups, upper body, lower body. And I gotta tell you this guy, you can see that he works out. Working out is one of his things. He's got the perfect physique. You know, perfect physique. Like, for real. His nickname is Hulk. So that's to give you context. Everybody on the team called him Hulk. But let me continue. So he was my workout partner. We were working out. He said one day, you know, yeah, I do legs. I just thought, oh, okay, you know what? I asked him, I said, you want to do legs? Like one time he said, yeah, actually we should do legs. You know, let me get your number and let's meet up and do legs at the gym, at the school gym. And I was like, bet. How bad could it be? Man, when I tell you we did that leg session, bro, my legs were done. I felt tired. My legs were done. I was like, oh, my legs were tired as hell, bro. You know what I mean? My legs were tired as hell. It was a good workout. But at that point, basically said, it's a good workout. Look. At the end of it, he's like, alright, so what you gonna do now? I'm gonna eat something, man. What you gonna eat? I said pizza. Now, mind you, I didn't know this guy was a super health freak, okay? That's the first disclaimer. Look at his body. He didn't eat trash to get that body. This guy ate more healthy than you would ever know. And I was like, damn. So, I didn't know that I was about to get myself into some business. So I told him pizza. I said, why pizza? He already got my number, okay? So, that was already the issue. But anyway, I said, why pizza? What's wrong with pizza? Why is it pizza? Ain't nothing I can do about it. Anyway, he said, why pizza? He said, why pizza? I said, bro, it's nothing personal. It's cheap. I can't afford to buy, you know, I can't afford to spend a lot of money on food. I don't want my mom to be spending that much money. I get money from her. I ain't trying to spend all this money. And I'm trying to gain weight. I'm trying to build muscle. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm spending $100 a week. And I'm telling you, bro, that is exactly what happened. I was eating pizza and he said, bro, you don't need it. Just let me give you a plan. Let me just you find a meal that you want to eat that's healthy and I will help you make it. That's it. And I said, reals? He said, yep. I said, alright. It's cap. So I said, that's cap. And so I did. I went home. I did research on a meal I could find. And I found one. I was like, bro, I want to make this. It was like a veggie mix with meat, chicken, and beef. It was a lot of protein. A lot of protein. Chicken and beef and one veggie mix, chicken and veggie mix. So we went to Walmart to go shopping to get the ingredients. Picked it. So pick this, get that, get this, get that, get this, get that, get this, get that. Veggies, your proteins, your chickens, your meat. Got it. So that was the main meal. So when I got home, I said, look, text me when you want to make this and I'll come. I said, alright man, sure. So that is exactly what happened. This guy, I texted him, I said, alright, I'm ready to make it. He walked up. Well, I cannot lie to you, bro. This man came in, got in the kitchen, grabbed everything of mine, and just started making it. He just started doing it, bro. He just cutting up the veggies, the chicken. This man did it on his own, bro. He made my food, my meal prep for me. I'm serious. I had like 5 containers of it. It was chicken, rice with green peas. It was damn delicious. It was damn delicious. The rice with green peas. It was damn delicious, bro. But anyway, rice and green peas, white rice and green peas, okay, and veggies. All types of veggies with chicken in there. Sometimes meat, sometimes chicken, sometimes fish. Go figure. That was your protein source. So we had that mix in there. Set it out over 4 or 5 containers. That was my meal prep. So I had that stored in the fridge, in the freezer, you know, every day. I would go and grab one and eat it. And I would try and keep up with that. Eat that, move on to the next one. Next day, eat that. Have something for breakfast, have something for dinner. That was how I started. And I wasn't vegan or vegetarian. I wasn't thinking nothing about that. It was for me just about converting to healthy. I stopped buying pizzas. I stopped eating Doritos. I stopped eating pizza from Papa John's, you know, and I wasn't getting a pizza from Papa John's. I was getting like from Family Dollar for about $5, $5 a piece. Get a whole box, multiply it by 5, go figure, $25. So that was the key, and this is like my first year, so I was taking a new direction. And apart from that, we were working out on legs every single Monday and Friday, every single Monday and Friday, and we started getting. Wow, it's still recording. 20%. But anyway, yeah. Every single Monday and Friday, we kept on, you know, working out. And I kept on making meal prep. I kept on eating it. I kept on learning. And then about 3 weeks in, I got the food. And he said, okay, I'm not going to be there today, but you can make it and let me know how it goes. And I made it, and I was so happy with myself. I meal prepped his dish. I found one on YouTube and he made it. And I did it. I copied him after about 3 times of him making it for me. I copied it. And I felt so happy with myself. That was the key thing. I felt like I had learned something in here. I felt really, really, really good. I felt really, really good. What side is my heart? It's on the left side. Anyway, I felt really, really, really good. I actually don't know which side my heart is. Okay, I'm not gonna get it. Anyway, I felt really, really good. I felt extremely good, and I said, dude, I have the utmost confidence. I can make whatever the hell I want to make now. I can do it. So that was the first step. And I was just drinking water and pineapple tea. And that was another thing. I took that over. My family started drinking pineapple tea just like me. Anyway, I sent that over. They all started having pineapple tea. You dig me? They all started doing it. Anyway, I'm eating healthy. Pineapple tea. So now they're starting to follow healthy food. How do you do it? And I'm just slowly taking it step by step by step. And I can remember about a couple of weeks before that, I was complaining to my mom that I has no friends. There's nobody there that is like me that I have. Everybody's distracted. Everybody's doing some nonsense. But I don't have somebody that I can resonate with, somebody that I can achieve my goals with. I don't have even a friend, a single friend. They all leaving. Nobody can help me. Then he came along, and that's what he did. He helped me with that, you know. And we kept working out. I kept making the meal prep, and it got to a point one time where I just destroyed the plate. Bro, I'm telling you, I made the meal prep, and then I ate it. And then I had the meal prep again for dinner, and I ate it again. And I just kept getting hungrier, and we're working out harder, and my metabolism was just going off the roof, bro. Like, boom. And I just kept eating it. I was like, damn, bro. So, fast forward, we keep working over time. I keep learning more recipes. I start to realize that I'm not going to meal prep anymore. I'm just going to make it. So I started to make it. And then I started learning how to make another dish, like tuna and potato. So I started making tuna and potato. And there was a lot of damn protein on that bad boy. So I was eating that for real. And it tasted real good. And I kept eating it. I kept making it. And then, what happened? And I kept learning more recipes, and we kept looking through foods. He introduced me to kombucha, which is now my favorite drink of all time. I don't drink nothing else but kombucha. Alright? Some people call it kombucha. I call it kombucha. You gotta have that calm, easy kombucha. You gotta have kombucha. No, kombucha. Kombucha. No, it's kombucha. Kombucha. Yeah? Kombucha. Anyway. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drink that, and I loved it. I remember the first time. I've been drinking water and pineapple tea for about 2 weeks now. No Sprite. Water and pineapple tea for about 2 weeks, and I'm like, man, what the hell? You know what I mean? I'm sick of this, bro. I need to drink. And he grabbed something. I'm like, what is this? I can drink that? He's like, yeah, sure. So I grabbed one, went home. I sculled that damn thing like a bad boy. I sculled that thing like, I don't even know how I drank that thing, but I drank it by all means. I drank it with all my heart. I destroyed that drink. I'll never forget it. I destroyed that drink. Hold on, let me check. I wish I could see. Anyway. I really destroyed that drink. Anyway, I destroyed the hell out of that drink, man. That was it. I started buying that drink multiple drinks a week. I'd buy like 6 or 7 a week for every single day. That's how much I loved it. I loved it that much. I finished the whole bottle a day. Sometimes I finished two bottles out of the drink. Destroy that kombucha. I destroyed the kombucha and I kept drinking it, and I was just like, bro, this is amazing. I'm loving this kombucha drink. And then, mind you, I had met this girl. Okay, so we're at the library. Not the library. So we were at. What the hell? We were at a church. We were at a local supporting people from church. We were supporting people from church. There's about 6 or 7 of us, 7, 8 of us, you know, supporting these people from church. About 2 of them. We were supporting it. So we were supporting these people from church, bro. And damn, I remember like, oh my gosh, it was fun. Okay, yeah, we went to this church, bro, and we were there. You know what I mean? Just church, local church, nothing serious, just some light. We were there for church, and we'd gone, bro, and like, that was about a group of us who were all mean people. Hey, nice to meet you, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. And there's this one girl, she was funny as hell. In my eyes, she was funny as hell. I thought she was funny as hell. Anyway, there was this one girl, bro. She was fine. And I ain't gonna say her name because this is. But if you know me, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly who I'm talking about. Let me continue. There was this one girl, and she was drinking kombucha, and I didn't spot it out. My Brazilian friend, his name is Lucas. My Brazilian brother, his name is Lucas. I will tell you his name. He said, "Dude, look. She's drinking kombucha." And I had looked, and I was like, oh, hell, she's drinking kombucha? And I'm like, hold up. I love kombucha, but she's drinking it? And then I had looked up, and I was like, bro, she's pretty, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, she's pretty, bro. And she's drinking kombucha. That is cap. But I forgot about it. I was like, oh, she's pretty. Just like every other girl that was there. Oh, she's pretty too. Oh, cool. She's pretty. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't even care at this point. So I was like, she's pretty. That's cap. No problem. She's pretty. Okay. Man. So, sorry, just YouTube notification came up. It's like, she's pretty. That's cap. And at that point, I just moved on. I was like, I'm falling in love with this drink. And then we had gone to a Bible study about a week later. And we'd gone to a Bible study, and we had gotten there, and this girl, like, we were eating at the table, bro, and she was just pestering me with questions, bro. Pestering me. Like this. Question after question after question after question after question after question after question, and one more thing after question, bro. She just kept going on. So, what are you here for? So, what are you up to? What about this? Oh, when do you eat healthy? Oh, what do you eat? Are you vegan? Are you gluten free? Oh, so you're not GMO? Or do you like this? Or what do you do with this? What are you gonna do with this? How long you been here for? Where you planning on going next? What are you gonna do? Bro, I cannot emphasize how much questions she asked. And you know, when I look back at it, bro, this is fast forward. When I look back at it, man, these are some real good signs, and I ain't do nothing. I'm telling you right now, this girl that I'm talking about, I haven't done anything about it. I mean, I've done a couple of things, but nothing. I have not taken it serious. I've not taken her serious. I've just said some BS, bro. Some BS. I have not taken her serious, and I am gonna take her serious. You know what I'm gonna say here? She gonna get a boyfriend, and it's not gonna matter nothing to me, bro. I'm gonna get her. I promise you, I'm gonna get her. But let me get back to my story. I might have to do a part 2 because this is getting juicy. Listen, give 100 thumbs up. Yeah, that's cap. If you can give me, if we can get 50 likes on this video, I'm not lying. If we can get 50 likes on this video, 50 likes, I'm gonna tell you the story about this mystery girl that I do like. I'm gonna tell you the story. If we can get 50 likes on this video, I'm gonna tell you the story about her. How's that sound? 50 likes and I will tell you. If you really want to hear it, 50 likes and I'll tell you. Alright? I'll tell you. 50 likes. Anyway. So, where was I at? Anyway, so, the completion, anyway, yeah. So, pestering me to eat this, to eat that. And I'm telling you, I'm consistent with the eating healthy part. You know, me and Lucas, we are still working out. I'm eating healthier. I went from just vegetables and chicken to organic vegetables and less chicken, less meat. And now organic vegetables and nuts and seeds. You know, I was going through that stage. It was amazing, bro. It was amazing. And I was eating healthy as hell, bro. So, fast forward. I was eating so healthy, bro. I was fire. I'll tell you, I was fire as hell. And I continued to do that stuff. And what ended up happening was, going back to Australia. I ain't gonna tell you about the story with that girl. I'm gonna leave that if you get 50 likes on this video, I'm gonna tell you because, bro, it is interesting. I'm telling you. It is fire, bro. It's interesting as hell. And I wish I did something about it. You know what I mean? I haven't done anything about it. I'll tell you now. She was giving me nice signs that I didn't do jack. I don't know. Maybe she was just being nice. Maybe she's being nice out of the kindness of her heart. And that's probably why I like her, because she's very, very beautiful person and stuff. You know what I mean? She's got a real good heart. I think I'm the only person who sees it. You know what I mean? I really fantasize over this girl, but if you want to see that video. 50 likes on this damn video. I don't care if you sign it to 100 accounts and like this video. I don't know. I do not care. Okay, I need 50 likes, and I'm gonna drop that video. I'm gonna drop it if we don't get 50. And if we don't get 50, that's your loss. Cause this video is interesting, bro. Trust me, it's damn interesting. It's interesting as hell. But anyway, let me continue. So fast forward, I'd gone back to Australia, and where I'm eating all organic at this point. I'm still eating eggs and chicken and meat, of course. You know what I mean? But I'm eating organic at this point. Organic. So yeah, let me cap you. So I went from eating vegetables and chicken, cutting out all the nasty food, but eating vegetables and chicken, to eating organic, and gluten-free. Then I had gone to Australia, and I had continued to eat organic and gluten-free, you know, non-GMO, organic and gluten-free. That was the cue. That was actually the triangle. That was my base. Organic, gluten-free, non-GMO. So I was eating that, still eating eggs and meat, but I was eating a lot less meat and chicken than anything. I was eating a lot of eggs, man. I was eating a lot of eggs, man. A lot of eggs, bro. Like, damn, I was eating a lot. I was eating 10 eggs a day. Because I needed that protein. Like, I'm serious, I needed that damn protein. Like, my protein sources was going crazy. And you know, I had a lot of trouble finding protein, especially because of how much I ate. I ate a lot of food, man. And I was eating a lot of eggs, bro. I continue. I went from that to organic to non-GMO. And when I had been in Australia, I was eating so healthy. Like, I started to distance myself from meat and chicken a bit. You know, I wasn't eating like that, and I wasn't interested. I was just eating. You know what I mean? And my mum was the first one. I had come back to Australia, and I was getting sick still. Mind you, when I was eating healthy, I did not get sick. Not once, not twice. I had gotten sinus. I got my nose blocked. My sinus was blocked for one freaking day. Out of a whole year, one day. And it went away. Actually, that's a lie. Out of the first 4 or 5 months of me being in you know, eating healthy, one day I got a sinus infection. That was it. I never again got that. But let me continue. I had gone to Australia, and I was just eating more eggs and greens, but I was eating a lot less chicken and meat. And I wasn't doing it on purpose. I just wasn't eating that much. I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm not eating that much, but whatever. So I had come back to the US. I come back to school for my sophomore year, and essentially what happened was I got here and I was just like, bro, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm getting sick again. I got sick and I was like, why am I getting sick? Like, I don't get it. I'm like, why am I getting sick? Like, this isn't fair. This isn't cool. This is cap. I shouldn't be getting sick. I eat non-GMO. I eat gluten-free. I'm an athlete. Why am I still getting sick? And it appeared, I looked at my nutrition, and I said to myself, you know what? Forget this, man. I'm no longer doing it. And I'm leaving out two important parts. My mom had turned vegetarian and then eventually vegan about 2 weeks before. My friend, my Brazilian brother Lucas had gone vegan, and not just vegan, he had gone raw vegan, my friends. Raw vegan. Okay, he had gone raw vegan, and so the two people that I had been talking to the most had been vegan, it was impossible for me not to be vegan. You know, they were sending me videos, they were sending me photos, and I was getting sick, and I was just like, man, I can't deal with this, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, I can't deal with this, man. So oh, come on, Tencent, let's go. So I was like, all right then, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna make the sacrifice. I'm going vegan, and that's how it happened. I cut out eggs, I cut out meat, I lost weight. It was a big change, you know, very big change, and actually found it funny. I thought that I was going to struggle, but because of the journey that I had going from veggies to organic to non-GMO to gluten-free to, you know, varieties, I never had a problem cutting out meat and chicken. Maybe the protein wasn't the same, but I didn't have an issue with it. You know, I was actually fine with it. I was like, this isn't all that bad. Like, I could definitely deal with this. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that was how it was going to play out. But fast forward, that was in August. Fast forward to August, September, October, November, December. It's now 5 months. 5 months from now. That is 5 months. And
The filter. Two, both of you filter. Look. Good job. Oh, you're doing reverse. Wow. Well done, Destiny. Well done. Good work.
talk to me about that, mate. Talk to me about that, mate. Naughty, mate. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk
quadriceps femoris. You got the rectus femoris, the vastus lateralis, the vastus medialis, and underneath is the vastus intermedius. You've got the sartorius. Then you've got the pectineus, iliopsoas, adductor longus, adductor magnus, grissalis.
I'm just gonna look over these words tonight to make sure I remember these words.
Tensor fascia latae,
Like I know there's something there. It's just that like
gluteus
the
maximus,
words themselves will not come to my mind because I just don't have them like memorized.
gluteus medius, bicep femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, gastrocnemius, soleus, plantaris. Tibialis anterior, extensor digitorum longus, extensor hallucis longus,
I got a picture of
fibularis longus, fibularis brevis, tibialis posterior, flexor hallucis longus, flexor digitorum longus, popliteus. Not all of them.
That's everything, right? What is absolutely good, people? Today I'm going to be doing a raw video about why you should prioritize your health as number one. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because it's a common thing that I've been hearing, you know, about, it's just something that I've been seeing over the past week that has to do with putting our health as the last priority. It's very interesting to me because out of all the things that we do in a day, like out of all the things that we have to worry about, all the external situations, you know, all of the commitments that we have to have, you know, our health is always the last thing that we have to take care of, or that we end up actually taking care of. It's the final thing, literally the last thing. And that actually is quite damaging to us. Mentally, it's so damaging. Like, personally, I believe it's so damaging, and I think our health should actually be put as number one priority in order to effectively do everything else. You know, if I believe I'm not the only one that can say you are the most productive when you have a routine, a good routine going. You know, some people who are active, they exercise and they're getting in their meals, you know, that are highly nutritious. There's a good schedule there and they just stick to that schedule and they feel like they're getting things done. Most cases, they're mentally feeling so much better as well, so much more positive, you know. But the time that you mostly feel negative is actually when you have that habit of eating fast food. Now, the example that I like to always use is, when it comes to fast food especially, is actually the idea that when we lean towards eating more unhealthy, is not by choice. Essentially, it's not like we are, oh, you know what, I just want to eat as much junk food as possible. You know, this, unless you're addicted to junk food, which I don't believe most people are. But yeah, in that sense, when we become busy, yeah. Alright, cool. No problem. I'm filming at the moment. Like I'm supposed to remember. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's just put me off, literally. Let me think. What was I saying? Health and health. Yeah, the time that we actually are more inclined to eating unhealthy is actually when we become a lot busier. When we have a very heavy schedule, because it is much more fast and convenient to get unhealthy food or get trash, you know what I mean, just quickly. We can say trash. Yeah, trash, I don't care. To get junk food, when we order pizza, we're gonna get takeaway, because all we have to do is just drive there, food's ready made. Just take it, eat it, get back to work. But what we ignore is the time when we go to the toilet. We ignore our sleep when we have stomach aches. We ignore how we wake up sluggish and tired, and we're just forcing ourselves to get to work. Forcing ourselves, you know? The way we could really avoid that is by, and this is what I believe is the number one most important thing when it comes to almost anything in life, is setting the environment correctly. Because there's going to be so many days when you're like, oh, it's going to take me too long to cook this nice, highly nutritious meal. Let me just quickly grab something in the fridge. Who cares if it's healthy or not healthy? I just need to eat. I'm in like survival mode. I just need to eat and get back to work, or else I won't get this done. If you set the correct environment for your food, if you set the correct environment for your health, like yourself, personally, you will say, I need to quickly grab something. There's fruit in the fridge. Let me destroy the fruit. Or, you know, I prepared these healthy snacks earlier in the week. Let me just go and quickly grab them. Or I have a cupboard full of healthy snacks. You know, you're less inclined to think that fast food is more less time consuming and more convenient, because you've set the correct environment for you to still be healthy and be as productive as possible. You know, so that's just something that I wanted to talk about. Basically, set the environment for yourself to make it easier when you get busy, when it gets hard for you to actually, you know, to be healthy or make fresh, healthy food. Get yourself healthy snacks that you can quickly just grab. You know, it's still convenient. So I don't think that being busy or having a busy schedule is an excuse for or convenience. I don't believe that convenience is an excuse for eating junk food. So yeah, that's just what I want to jump on here and talk about. I've been super busy, but I have to get a video out because that's just what I do. I show up every single Sunday and I will not stop. So I hope you enjoyed this, got any value out of it. I will see you in the next video, and take care. Perfect.